we're trying to get through to someone at the church right now. We'll tell you if that comes to fruition here in the time allowed in the program. Nathan in San Marcos. Hi, Nathan. How you doing?
Hi. Good morning, Rick. Thanks for taking my call. Can you hear me okay?
I hear you fine. Thanks.
Perfect. Hey, I just turned on the radio. I'm a long-time listener of you. I listen about every morning. I just turned on the radio and heard about this, and I am a member of the church, and I do attend that building. And I'm curious, the person's name, I didn't quite catch his name, who said that this was authorized by the church.
Well, let me go back to that, because the person that gave me this information also sent along the photos that were taken. Let me see if I can find it for you here. Hang on just a second. I know this is bad radio, but here we go. Here we go. This was sent to me June 14th, 8 to 4 p.m., Mobile Mexican Government Center, San Marcos LDS Church at 1250 Borden Road. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. I photographed the Mobile Mexican Government event primarily from the sidewalk in front of the LDS San Marcos Church on Borden Road, and it goes on. The woman above was one of hundreds of Mexican nationals who patronized the Mobile Mexican Government Center, staged at and in the LDS Church. You see her above giving us the finger. The man above was a patron as well. He yelled and gave the finger to all of us watching on the sidewalk. Okay, blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to find that. Here we go. My mother, and it gives me her name, of Upland, California, stated that non-search money exchanges are not to go forward in LDS churches. However, on June 13th, 2008, both my mother and I spoke to Tom Owen of Public Affairs. I don't know who that is. He stated that the mobile center would be staged in the San Marcos Church parking lot, and that, therefore, the Mexican government could collect cash for the matricula cards as they would not be in the church building. And then it goes on, Tom Owen of Public Affairs stated to both me and my mother via the telephone that the Mobile Mexican Government Center would only be staged in the parking lot. However, when I arrived at 1:30 in the afternoon, there had been 600 appointments scheduled. Mexican nationals were waiting outside of the church as well as inside the church. A line snaked outside and around the building as the consulate patrons waited to enter the church. And then it shows me, I've got a picture of the line inside the church. When I entered the church, Mexican Consul General Arnoux, above photo, told me to leave. I've got a picture of that. I told the Consul General that I was a Mormon in a Mormon church. Are you telling me as a Mormon I have to leave this church? I asked the consul. Yes, I am telling you that, she said to me. This is a private event. She then threatened the sheriff intervention if I did not exit the Mormon church building. The sheriffs were there on church grounds. Above, the Mexican government transacting business inside the church. I got a picture of it.
Well, that's good that you have a picture. I'm glad to hear that it was on a Saturday, because I know it wouldn't have been on a Sunday. And the church building usually on Saturday is pretty vacant. And the members, lots of members have access to it. It sounds like we might have had some members go astray there and abuse the use of the building. And
well, if that's the case, what is? I don't know how this could be a secret. I'm not baiting you. Please understand. But I mean, we're talking nearly 1,000 people are there, and the police are there, and the Mexican Consulate office center is there, and the Mexican representative for the consulate is there in the church. I mean, that's a pretty big event to put on, and nobody know about it.
Well, they might have been told, authorities in the church might have been told one thing and then something else was done. I do have a phone call in to the stake president in the area right now. I'm waiting for him to return my call. I'm going to relay some of the information that you've given me right now and what I've heard on the radio, and I'm sure he'll be calling you shortly. He would have known what actually happened and authorized the use of that building.
Well, like I say, and I'm not trying to stir something up, just indiscriminately. Normally, when I get one email, two email, I don't think too much about it. I've got probably 30, 40 email, probably 100 talking about it, 20, 30, 40 with direct quotes from people that obviously were there. And this one, I've got pictures of everybody and the church.
I disagree. I believe you. I know things get abused. I've seen it happen before. I agree with. I concur with what the lady called in a couple times back. She said, the church, we do believe in keeping the laws of the land, and we're a very Christian conservative church, and I don't think we would condone anything like this, handing out matriculate cards or passports to illegal aliens.
All right, let me look here real quick while I've got you on the line. You say you're a member of that church? I think you said that, right?
Yeah, a member of the church, yeah.
That church in San Marcos. I'm looking. Oh man, they're everywhere. And here's the Mexican Consul General Arno. It's a woman, and I can't pronounce her name. They're actually inside the church. It looks like you've got paneling on the wall there and some pictures on the wall, and this is, I don't know what this is. It looks like a big room inside the church.
The church is never reserved for anything private. It's open to the public. It's open for all members. There's the Mexican officials. If the state presidency would have known about that, he would have shut it down in the wink of an eye. I know that for a fact. The person, Tom Owens, is a member of the church. I've heard his name before. Had he been there, I don't think he was, but I think they were dropping his name, saying that he said it was authorized to come. I'm going to call Tom Owens directly after we're done here and talk with him about it.
Well, I've got a picture here of it looks like a nice church building. Here's a couple what appear to be Mexican nationals flipping the bird and calling the woman a bitch. And you can't come into the church. And I'm looking here at the sheriff's department cars outside. Looks like right outside there's a little brick retaining wall across the street, and it looks a very nice area. But man, this is not.
Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, no. That's not good, and that's what. Yeah, I mean, of course, if anybody knows the LDS Church, yeah, that's what we're all about: flipping people off and preaching fire and brimstone to everybody in the world. Yeah. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure the LDS Church is not. Here's a nice picture. When we photographed these people going in, the woman above yelled to me, "Go to hell! You can't come in." And then I can't repeat some of the other things that were said. And this is all happening on church grounds here.
Yeah, had I been by there on Saturday, I would have stopped it.
Well, yeah, evidently. I mean, that's they may want to check things out from time to time, because that's nearly 1,000 people hanging out in your church on a Saturday afternoon. All right, we'll do a little business. We'll come back. We'll take your calls. Maybe we'll hear from the LDS Church. I'm David. We've got some calls into them as well, right?
Yes, we do.
All right, we'll see what happens. Your call straight ahead.